Welcome to Brainetainment, where we make the complex world of science simple and fun. Here we unravel the mysteries of the universe, decoding the intricate web of scientific theories and concepts, making them accessible to all. Today we dive into a fascinating topic, the science behind skin color. Have you ever wondered why we have different skin colors? Well, it all comes down to a pigment known as melanin. Melanin is the star of the show when it comes to skin, hair, and eye color. It's like our body's natural paint palette, and it's responsible for the wide array of skin tones we see around the world. So what exactly is melanin? In simple terms, it's a pigment that our bodies produce. It's created by cells called melanocytes, which are like little factories, constantly churning out melanin. Now, the more melanin these cells produce, the darker the skin color. This is why people from sunnier parts of the world, where melanin's sun protective qualities are in high demand, usually have darker skin. But here's the interesting part. All humans, regardless of skin color, have roughly the same number of melanocytes. It's not about how many of these cells we have, but how much melanin they produce. And it's not just about skin color. Melanin also plays a vital role in the color of our hair and eyes. More melanin leads to darker hair and eye color, while less melanin results in lighter hair and eyes. So it's all about melanin. But what determines how much melanin we produce? Hold that thought and we'll delve more into it in the next chapter. The amount of melanin in our skin is determined by our genes. Just as our genes govern the color of our eyes, hair, and other physical traits, they also dictate the amount of melanin our bodies produce. Melanin, for those who might be unfamiliar, is the pigment responsible for the color of our skin, hair, and eyes. Our genes are like a blueprint, inherited from our parents, that instructs our bodies on how to build and maintain themselves. When it comes to skin color, the genes that we inherit can guide the production of melanin in our skin cells. If our genes instruct the production of more melanin, we have darker skin. Conversely, if they instruct less melanin production, our skin is lighter. But why do we have such a wide range of skin colors across the globe? The answer to this question lies in the evolutionary history of our species. As early humans migrated out of Africa and spread across the globe, they encountered different environments. The intensity of sunlight varied from region to region, and so did the need for protection against it. Our skin color is a product of adaptation and evolution. In regions closer to the equator, where the sun's rays are strongest, darker skin evolved as a natural sunblock. The higher melanin content in darker skin protects against the sun's harmful ultraviolet radiation, reducing the risk of skin cancer. On the other hand, in regions farther from the equator, where sunlight is less intense, lighter skin evolved to maximize the body's ability to produce vitamin D. So, while our genes dictate the amount of melanin our skin produces, those genes themselves are a product of our ancestors' environmental adaptations. It's a beautiful and complex interplay of genetics, evolution, and environment, with each factor influencing the other. In essence, our skin color is not just a superficial trait, but a testament to our species' incredible journey across the globe and through time. It's fascinating how our genes can determine so much about us, including our skin color. But genes aren't the only factor. The sun plays a crucial role too. The sun, that radiant celestial body around which our Earth orbits, is inextricably linked to our skin color. Let's focus on a little something called melanin. Melanin is a pigment found in our skin, hair, and eyes, and it's responsible for their color. Besides giving color, melanin serves an important role in protecting our skin from the sun. It's our natural sunscreen, if you will. When our skin is exposed to the sun, our bodies react by producing more melanin to protect our skin from harmful ultraviolet rays. This increased melanin production is what gives us a tan after a sunny beach vacation. But it's not just about short-term exposure. Over generations, populations living in sunnier climates have developed darker skin as a result of increased melanin production. Think about it. People living closer to the equator, where the sun is most intense, tend to have darker skin. This isn't a coincidence. Over thousands of years, their bodies have adapted to the high levels of sun exposure by producing more melanin, giving them a darker skin tone. This higher level of melanin helps to protect their skin from sun damage. Conversely, people living further from the equator, where the sun's rays are less intense, have lighter skin. Their bodies produce less melanin because there's less need for protection from the sun. But here's something fascinating. If people from regions with less sun move closer to the equator, over generations their descendants could develop darker skin. The reverse is also true. It's a brilliant example of how our bodies adapt to our environment. It's a complex interplay between our genes and our environment. Sun exposure over time can influence the genes responsible for melanin production, and these changes can be passed on from one generation to the next. So, our skin color is not just about our genes, but also about where our ancestors lived. This nuanced dance between genetics and geography underscores the intricate beauty of human diversity. There's another interesting twist to the story. Vitamin D. This nutrient is essential for our health, playing a crucial role in bone development and immune system function. But did you know that our skin color can significantly influence how much vitamin D we produce? Now you may be wondering how this works. The process begins when sunlight hits our skin. The ultraviolet B or UVB rays from the sun interact with a type of cholesterol in our skin to produce vitamin D. However, the amount of vitamin D we can produce depends largely on our skin pigmentation. Let's break it down a bit further. Melanin, the pigment that determines our skin color, absorbs and disperses UVB rays. The more melanin we have, the darker our skin color. However, this also means that less UVB rays can penetrate the skin, resulting in less vitamin D production. Therefore, individuals with darker skin may need to spend more time in the sun to produce the same amount of vitamin D as someone with lighter skin. On the flip side, lighter skin with less melanin can produce vitamin D more efficiently in areas with less sunlight. This is not to say that having darker or lighter skin is better or worse when it comes to vitamin D production. It's simply a matter of biological adaptation to our environment. Our ancestors adapted to their specific climates over thousands of years, which is why we see such a beautiful range of skin colors across the globe today. In essence, our skin color is a wonderful example of how our bodies have evolved to find a balance between protecting us from harmful UV rays and ensuring we can produce enough vitamin D. So, our skin color is a beautiful balance of protecting us from the sun and helping us get enough vitamin D. Skin color is a fascinating example of how our bodies have adapted to our environment. It's a brilliant display of nature's ingenuity, a testament to the power of adaptation and survival. Let's take a moment to revisit the journey we've embarked on today. We started off with the basics of skin color, exploring how it's not just a simple case of black and white, or rather light and dark. We learned that the color of our skin is determined by a pigment called melanin, produced by specialized cells in our skin known as melanocytes. From there, we dove into the realm of genetics and skin color. We saw how our genes play a significant role in determining the amount of melanin we produce. It's not a one gene, one trait kind of situation, but a complex interplay of multiple genes. It's like nature's own symphony, with each gene playing its part to create the unique melody that is our skin color. Then we turned our gaze to the sun, the celestial body around which our lives revolve. We discovered how sun exposure influences the production of melanin, triggering our skin to produce more of this pigment as a protective response. It's a dynamic process, a dance between our skin and the sun, and finally we explored the link between skin color and vitamin D. We learned that our skin color can influence our ability to produce vitamin D, an essential nutrient for our health. It's a delicate balance, a testament to the intricate nature of our bodies. As we've seen, skin color is more than just a physical trait. It's a story of survival, adaptation, and diversity. It's a reflection of our journey as a species, a testament to our resilience and ingenuity. And that's the science behind skin color. Thanks for watching Brainetainment. Don't forget to subscribe for more fun and easy to understand science content.